Hello friends, we will understand what is the importance of the database in the simple system architecture. So we will first quickly go through the basic request response process in the uh, client server architecture. So user types some URL on the web application. For web application, for example, www.app.com. So it sends if browser is not having its IP address for the app.com, it sends the request to the DNS, and after that DNS send the IP address for its respective web server where the web application is hosted. So using this IP address, user send the request to the web server, and the web server respond back with the uh, respond back with the requested information to the user. So this is a basic flow of how client server architecture works. But imagine if number of users increase. So in that case, what will happen that we need to scale the web servers. So if we scale the web servers, what will happen in this case? What needs to do, user when it's not able to handle the load of user requests, so number of servers will get added. For that, again, load balancer will get added in between it. So load balancer, we will say it's a LB, will be used to manage the load from the user request to among the web servers. But to manage like any manage this scaling, it database actually helps to manage this scaling. How it helps? So that user related information, or that user, suppose once the user send the request, and it this first server process that request, again user send the request, and maybe load balancer redirect that request to the another server. It should have that information, maybe user related information or some account related information. So it should have some centralized DB which other servers can uh, access and can give that proper response to the user. So database is the very important component in the client server architecture. So database can be there can be a different types of a database. One can be relational database and another can be non-relational database. So relational database can as we know, SQL database. So Oracle DB and MySQL is the example of it. And non-relational database are like a relational database is stored in the column and the row format. So columns are having relations, and using the join SQL join, as per the query processing happen, and it's having option of a join. But non-relational database is not having any relation, and it's its example is um, Amazon Dynamic DB and Aerospike. These are the example of the non-relational database. Non-relational database, imagine like user's information, which is just can be a different information, and we just want to dump that huge data in the database. So in that case, like JSON format information like its name, age, or different information will get uh, stored in the non-relational database. But relational database is having around 40 years of tested in um different applications, or in the in worldwide it's tested. So in many applications wherever is the relational database can be used, or developer choose the relational database. But in cases where the latency uh, its requirement is requirement is to have a very low latency, also having a very huge data, also just want to serialize and deserialization of a data. So in that case, non-relational database is used. Yeah, that's about the database the database significance in the system architecture. Thank you.